Hey everybody, welcome back to Over a Pipe. My name is Martin, and I'm kind of going back and forth with what my favorite June blend was. June was the Straight Virginia blend month. And it was a very good month. It was very nice to get back into some of the Virginias, having dealt with a lot of the anything from Scottish to English to Balkan to Oriental forward tobaccos, even getting into some of those tougher aromatics. It was nice to get into some easy, straightforward Virginias. HH Pure Virginia. I'm a big fan of Mac Baren blends in general. Old Dark Fire, you name it. And it was good. It was a little stronger than I was anticipating. It was a little tougher of a Virginia than I was expecting. But all in all, it was a very good Virginia. All in all. You can definitely tell that it was hot pressed, and there was even a little spiciness to it. If you're a fan of vapors, that's a good one. GLP's Union Square, one of the more straightforward Virginias. Not much different from HH Pure Virginia, except for the fact that it was a little bit brighter. Where HH Pure Virginia had some of those more bready, darker oat flavors, there was a little more brightness to the GLP's Union Square. And then, of course, how can I forget the iconic Capstan Blue, which is now made by Mac Baren. Not just now made by, but it's been made by Mac Baren for a while. And is a great, just nostalgic blend to pop in and smoke on your Virginias, even with the potential of having that slight rum casing on there. And it was good as well. Had some fruity notes to it, as well as some hay. Probably the brightest, I would say, in terms of the Virginias. What did I go with? The trusty Mac Baren blends that never let me down. The GLPs that every once in a while I find one I like, but I would say is a good blender overall. Or what about the iconic Capstan Blue, which was one of the favorites of J.R.R. Tolkien, who obviously I'm going to consider as part of my review in this tobacco. It was tough. It was really, really tough. But you know what? The one that came out on top for me was GLP's Union Square. I just feel that I liked the fact that it was already a broken flake. It took less time to dry out in most cases, even if you're rubbing out these other flakes. It did take less time to dry out with the Union Square. It burned well. It does take some relights, but there's a nice variety of flavors that come out of this blend, and it's my winner for June. Which I was kind of surprised, because I thought the nostalgia of Capstan Blue would win me over. Oh. Union Square it is. Really good blend. Needs a little drying time. Very similar to the other blends. The other blends have the same issue. They come not terribly moist. You can smoke them right out of the tin, but they do benefit from a bit more of drying time. Great blends. thoroughly enjoyed them. And I will absolutely keep them in my rotation going forward. Well, I hope you enjoyed the month of June blends. Let me sound off in the comments below. Let me know which blend you thought was a better blend for the month. I hope you enjoyed the format, because as much as I enjoy reviewing these blends, there's times that I don't have as much experience in certain categories. So I'm going to start pulling, like I have before, from a lot of these reviewers that are experienced and have poured out a lot of information in these reviews. And I don't know how much light of day they get. And I think this is another way that, people can get their voices out and get their reviews out. And I don't mind that at all. In fact, to me, it was enjoyable to read these reviews, smoke these blends, and try to pick out those same nuances that I might not have thought of to begin with. And I appreciate the time that those reviewers took to put those in there and let us have an opportunity to see if we get the same experience out of it. This is Martin from Over a Pipe. I appreciate all of your support. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell if you like those rare tobaccos like Esotericas. We're trying to get to that 1,000 member mark. I am thinking of creative ways to get there, so that way I can do live streams on a more consistent basis without technical difficulties. But this is your channel, and you're going to get as much as you put into it. So again, I appreciate the support. Go grab you some GL Peace Union Square. Stick it in a cobby. Smoke it. We'll see you later.